Well, well, well. I thought it was too good to be true, and unfortunately, it actually was this time. Because 4 days ago, I posted a video featuring a bunch of Lowes 2025 Halloween animatronic leaks, and unfortunately, over half of them were all fake. And the images were the only things that were actually real. So I deeply apologize for spreading all this misinformation, but I actually had no idea that those were fake at the time. But on the bright side, now we actually do have some real leaks, and they're almost as good as the fake ones were. So without further ado, let's go check these out. Hopefully they're real this time. Up first, we have creepy twins, and from experience,
we don't feel so good.
it's really hard to get a good twin prop. I mean, there's been so many different twin props over the past couple years, and none of them have turned out good at all. I mean, there's one coming to Morris Costumes that doesn't look horrendously bad, but I can't picture one from Lowe's being that good. I don't think, I mean, Techie could do it. I mean, they have done some twin props in the past, but chances are it's probably going to be more kid-friendly, like the trick-or-treaters or something like that, instead of actually being creepy, like possessed ghost children. But there are definitely ways they can do it right, and I'd be excited for it if they could do it right, but I wouldn't get your hopes up for this one. And next we got Window Girl, and this could just be like one of those things that you put in the window, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think Lowe's does that. I think that's more of just a Ghoulish Productions kind of thing. So this might actually be an animatronic. It probably is, but I just don't understand Window Girl. I don't understand the concept of an animatronic that you're supposed to put in your window, if that's what this is. It could be like a girl that like has a drop-down window in front of her, but that would be very expensive to have an entire wall. So yeah, this could be a lot of things, but I think it would be pretty creepy. It's probably going for a possessed girl, which are some of my favorite props of it, like some of the good old spirit props are like the broken spine girl and like the possessed wall hanger. Those are some really good ones, and I think this one could be sort of like those. Next we got Witch, and I'm going to guess this is going to be a witch prop, but we really have nothing else to go on, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this one. Next we got Emily and Victor. I talked about these ones in my last video, so make sure to go check that out. Just don't watch the last half of it because it's all fake. Next we got Animated Mummy Mickey, another self-explanatory one, of course. Disney Animated Hitchhiking Ghosts. Now there is an image of this floating around somewhere, and it is not that good. It looks very cartoonish, and I'm not even sure if it's life-size. If it's life-size, it's gotta be expensive, because it is huge. It's 3 life-size figures, so, but they might not be life-size, of course, and if they aren't, then that would make more sense, because the characters do not look that great. We got Blood Howler Werewolf, and I'm pretty sure this is the one with all the white fur that also is supposed to howl. Talked about this one in my other video. And next we have Witch with Cauldron, which is the Witch with Cauldron that I talked about in my other video. Gary the Gravedigger. The Gravedigger I talked about in my other video. But then we have Nightmare Spectre, and geez, does this sound awesome. It might be the Mr. Dark reskin I talked about in my other video, but it could be a lot more other things as well. There's nothing that really links the name with the animatronic other than they both look really awesome. Next we got the Bluetooth Skeleton DJ, which I talked about in my other video. But now on to a new list. Second of 4, we have Immortal Nightwalker, 12-foot Immortal Nightwalker, and this could be the vampire, but it could be something else as well. I feel like the 12-foot vampire would say 12-foot vampire, but immortal vampires are usually immortal, so I think that kind of links the two there, and I'm pretty sure that the vampire will be Immortal Nightwalker, unfortunately, so that means we'll only be getting one 12-foot prop, which is fine, because I think we're going a little bit overboard with the 12-foot props. I mean, every company is doing so many of them. Next we got 10.5-foot Scarecrow. Next we got Peekaboo Clown. Now this is definitely a new one, and it definitely, I mean, it's the exact same name as the one from Spirit Halloween. So again, lots of links from this to Spirit Halloween in the fake lineup as well, there were so many that sounded like Spirit Halloween animatronics as well. But yeah, this is literally spot on. It is the name of a Spirit Halloween animatronic, but I'm hoping it's going to be different. I don't know how it could be that different, though. That's the problem. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to be like one of those Gemmy things with the pop-up neck at the head, and it's just going to be a clown covering his face, and then a head pops up from behind it, and it's a scary clown. But that's just my prediction, and it could be something better. I have no clue. Next, we got the weirdest one on the list, our second Gravedigger, but it says pop-up Gravedigger. Now, those are two things I didn't think could go together. I just don't know how it could work. Maybe he'll be in a crouching position and get up, or he's sitting on a grave and then he stands up really quickly, or something like that. But I just can't see it. I cannot really picture that being an animatronic, but I guess we will just have to wait and see. And we got Miss Plague Doctor. Now on our next little part, now I'm actually just going to be ignoring the things that I don't think are going to be big props or animatronics, but we do have Willow Tree. Now I think this might be similar to the one that came to Home Depot, the Murderous Maple, but yeah, I think it might be something like that. I do like props that aren't just props, but can also help build a scene. So that's why I really wanted Murderous Maple to come to Canada last year, because I think that'd be really cool to have in a graveyard or something like that. So I think Willow Tree is going to be a pretty cool one. Moving on, we have the Illusionist. Now, I think this might be a pretty cool one. So like a magician Halloween animatronic would be so epic. I can only really picture this one from Legendary Innovations, which actually has like the bunny pop out of the hat. I'd imagine that might be what it's like, but it'd be really cool if the animatronic actually incorporates or uses some sort of illusion as part of its piece. I think that would just be amazing. This one also does sound a bit too good to be true. I'm still crossing my fingers here, but I think this would be a really, really cool one. Also, it is in with some of the costumes and smaller items, so I wouldn't really get your hopes up too high for this one, because it might just be a costume or a small little statue of something. And lastly, we have Balloon Clown, Party Skeleton. Now this is probably just going to be a skeleton with maybe confetti on it. And then at last we have Friendly Ghost, a wholesome little friendly ghost, I'm guessing. I also saw Casper. There's a blow mold Casper in the last one as well. But yeah, this might be like one of Casper's friends or something, but I really have no clue. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. This video was a little bit rushed, I must admit, because I am going away on a hockey tournament this weekend, so I won't be able to get any videos out this weekend. But yeah, make sure to tell me down in the comments what you guys think about all these new for 2025 Lowes Halloween animatronics. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Doom out.